What's up, everyone? We're back at it today, and we're talking about a tool that has been living in our glove box for the past few months, the Arzin STP12 air compressor and jump starter. When you're miles away from the nearest paved road, the two things that keep you up at night are a flat tire and a dead battery. Most people carry a separate inflator and a separate jump pack, but Arzin claims they've managed to cram both into a single compact chassis without compromising on power. We've been putting this combo unit through its paces on our camping trips, testing it against rough terrains and morning battery slumps to see if it's actually a reliable all-in-one or just a jack-of-all-trades and master of none. It's sitting at a very competitive price point under $150, but as we always say, a budget tool is only a deal if it actually works when you're stranded. So let's dive deep into the practicality, the motor performance, and whether this little 1.6-pound box belongs in your recovery kit. Subscribe if you haven't already, and let's begin. Let's start with the first impression and the unboxing. The presentation is straightforward. You get crocodile clips for the jump-starting side, the main STP12 unit, a set of valves for different inflation needs, a USB-A to USB-C cable, and a carrying pouch to keep the clutter down. Right off the bat, the device feels solid. It doesn't have that hollow plastic feel you get with some budget brands. It has a bit of heft and a metal construction that suggests it can handle being tossed around in an overland rig. We're happy to see Type-C connectivity here, though we do have a small critique. The included charging cable is a bit on the short side. If you're trying to charge this from a deep-set 12V socket in your trunk, you might find it dangling. However, the compact design and the intuitive button layout make it very user-friendly for those moments when you're in a rush. Now let's talk about the air compressor, because this is where the STP12 really surprised us. Most combo units have weak plastic-geared motors that take forever to fill a tire, but this one is packing a high-power motor capable of delivering up to 150 psi. Arzin claims it can take a 15-inch car tire from 0 to 36 psi in just 5 minutes. In our real-world testing on the trails, we found that speed to be pretty accurate. When we're heading toward a remote campsite involving rough terrain, we often air down for traction, and having the ability to quickly air back up for the highway is crucial. What we really appreciate is the precision. It features an accurate pressure detection and control system with an automatic cutoff. You set your desired PSI on the digital LED display, and it stops exactly where it should. Arzin claims a precision of less than 0.01 psi. We didn't experience any overinflation issues, which gives you that peace of mind while you're busy setting up the rest of your gear. With the 4 preset modes, you can jump from an SUV tire to a bicycle, or even use the specialized nozzles for kayaks and air mattresses. For car campers, being able to inflate your tent or mattress with the same tool that keeps your car on the road is a massive win for efficiency. But as we know, a dead battery can turn a fun weekend into a survival situation faster than a flat tire can. This is where the STP12's jump starting function comes into play. It's rocking a peak instant current of 1200 amps, supported by a 4 electrical core design. On paper, that's enough to revive an 8.0-liter gasoline engine or a 5.0-liter diesel. In our experience, we used it to kick over our SUV, and it activated the engine in just about 2 seconds. Knowing that you have that kind of oomph in your glove box, especially when navigating remote wilderness where there isn't another soul around to give you a jump, is worth the price of admission alone. It's a reliable insurance policy against leaving your camping lights on overnight or battling a battery that's struggling with the morning chill. Beyond the mechanical stuff, the STP12 doubles as a 1.6-pound power bank. It features a universal USB outlet, which we use to keep our smartphones, camping fans, and even some smaller camera gear running for extended periods. It's not going to replace a dedicated power station for a week-long trip, but for keeping your communication lines open in remote locations, it's a solid backup. Then you have the high-lumen LED lighting. It's not just a dim phone flash style light, it's a proper lamp with multiple modes, including a strobe and an SOS flash. Whether we were cooking after sunset or checking the undercarriage for trail damage in the dark, the visibility was clear and reliable. If we have to look at the downsides, it's really just the minor quality of life things. As we mentioned, a longer charging cable would have been nice, and while the LED screen is bright and easy to read, it can be a bit reflective in direct midday sun. But considering the build quality and the fact that it hasn't failed us once during our usage period, these are minor gripes in the grand scheme of things. It's a tool that understands the we, us perspective of a camping team. It supports the whole group's needs, from the car to the campsite comforts. So is the STP12 worth adding to your kit? In our opinion, if you're a car camper or an occasional off-roader looking for a reliable Plan B that won't break the bank, the answer is a definitive yes. For under $150, you're getting a high-pressure inflator, a robust jump starter, and a backup power supply in a package that takes up less room than a pair of hiking boots. It's built for rough usage, it's versatile enough to handle everything from your tires to your kayak, and most importantly, it delivers on its performance claims. While professional shops might still want dedicated, heavy-duty individual tools, for the average household and the weekend warrior, this is exactly the kind of set-it-and-forget-it reliability we look for. It's one of those rare gadgets where we can honestly say every rig should have one tucked away just in case. So that's the breakdown on the STP12. It's compact, powerful, and it's earned its spot in our daily driver. If you've been using one of these, or if you have a different must-have recovery tool in your glove box, tell us about it in the comments. We'll put the links to this unit in the description so you can check the latest pricing for yourself. If you enjoyed the review, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more gear deep dives and build updates. Other than that, we hope you all have a simple day. Peace.